Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leads. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply, where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The fee rewards extremes, punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply, where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood. Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leads. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply, where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The fee rewards extremes, punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply, where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood.
Excuse me, my bad. Welcome back to Attraction Economics. I am your host, Big Dog Bark, and hope everybody is doing good on this Friday morning. Hope everybody percolating, getting ready for the weekend. Go and get them bags, go and get them bottles, and go and get them. You know the rest. Anyway, like I said, this you got Big Dog Bark straight out of Memphis 10. Welcome back to Attraction Economics, where we break down the supply and demand of attraction. Y'all have to give me a minute. I ain't drink my coffee. But we break down supply and demand of attraction, where we focus on power, leverage, and status that attraction holds. And we also talk about attention, which you have some and how to get some. You know what I'm saying? So as y'all enter the building, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you would like to donate to the Attraction Economics Operation System, it is being built as we speak right now. Please hit that cash out. $ Big Dog Barking 2132. You know what I'm saying? All donations are appreciated. Like I said, we are building the Attraction Economics Operation System. I am working on a traction economics audit as we speak. You know what I'm saying? If you ever, them quizzes that y'all might take online, you know what I'm saying? Where, we're trying to help people out. So I'm working on the attraction economics audit where you go up there, take the quiz, and you find out if you are attractive according to the questions or you need help being attractive. So, you know what I'm saying? We're working on that too. So just be patient. Everything is coming. Just be patient and hold on. So anyway, before I get into today's topic is if everybody has access to you, then nobody values you. I would like to say this right here, and I ain't gonna be long because I got deliveries coming today, and they said somewhere between 9 and 1. So you know how they go. They give you that time frame, so I gotta be prepared for them. But anyway, the Anton Daniels Stimmy Pack is running short. The attention is getting is finna start drying up. Now, mind you, over here at Attraction Economics, we talk about attention is a currency. You know what I'm saying? Attention is a currency. If y'all don't know that, attention is a resource. And yeah, it's finna run dry because now, what else can you talk about, bro? That's gonna get you thousands of people in the box, all the views, all the likes, the money. What else you gotta talk about, bro? And this is what I've been saying for a minute. Is when it comes down to building your platform, building your channel, building your whatever you got going on, bro. You found something, you beat it to death. You found something that was going on, and you beat it to death. And yeah, you got a little push, a little buzz, whatever the case may be. You got a little jump. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't knocking. I recognize it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to those that got a little push in the algorithm because of the content. But how long can you keep beating the dead horse and expect to keep getting them inflated numbers? So now that it's dying down, it's like, what else can you say about the situation? What else can you say about the situation? Him and Corey, quote unquote, within a fight. I don't know whether it was a real. I don't know. The Mika situation, they ain't open marriage. Like, what else you got to talk about? Y'all, mother, folk been talking about this shit for years about Anton. And then this is just another time where he did something. Y'all get a little boost. He get some more subscribers and more views and more money. Y'all get some subscribers and views and more money. And then you die off because he ain't doing nothing that's worth your views anymore. He's not doing anything that's gonna keep your program, your channel pumping. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing else to do. He got to find something else to do to keep himself relevant. And so do you. He got to find something to keep his shit relevant, and so do you. And you basically relying on him to get you inflated numbers. You need him to do something so you can get a little bit more attention to your channel. And trust me, you know this. I could have done it. I could have put his face on on thumbnails and put his name in every title just to get extra people over here and tell us to talk about some shit over and over again about him, and got inflated numbers. But then once it started down, Didn't what? Now I got to entertain new subscribers and new audience with what something I'm already talking about and that they might not want to listen to. And now my numbers get to dropping back down. And now I'm scrambling trying to find something to talk about because I got a little rush from a little surge in numbers, and now they drop, and now I got to do something. I tell y'all about these viral moments. I tell y'all about these viral moments. It's like, bruh, you doing too much. Stick to your content, and get what you get with doing your content. If it's 30 viewers, if it's 3,000 viewers, if it's 30,000 views, do your content. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for somebody else to do something so you can review the video, review the footage, and what I'm saying, try to get some inflated numbers for the night. And depending on how long the story go, you're gonna beat that dead horse and try to get every little ounce of that out of there. And then when there's nothing else to get, then it's back to your regular schedule programming. You ain't got nothing to talk about. And now you're begging for somebody to hit the like button. You're begging for somebody to send you a cash app or a super chat. Now you're trying to tell people how much you're paying for your equipment and how much it costs to run your show. I'm just saying. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. Now you got people that's in cliques, that's friends, online and offline, turning against each other. Why? There's nothing else to let them talk about. See, it's one thing when y'all got something, when everybody focused on one thing and everybody kumbaya. Now it's nothing else to talk about. Now now we want to come at each other. Just like when we were stuck in the house in 2020. You don't want to be in the house with that person, but you ain't got no choice but to be in the house with that person because y'all can't go nowhere. Same rules apply. You talking about a certain topic and you want to stay on that certain topic. It's just, you getting what you get at the top, and and then once the topic down, now you can't stand each other. Ain't nothing else to talk about. You can't stand each other. It's a lot of deep rooted issues. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy, a lot of hatred toward each other. But as long as y'all kept that man name in y'all mouth, everything was good. Now his name finna die down. Now the little situation is done ran its course. And now y'all going back to y'all regular lives. Now y'all don't like each other. And I just sit back with my popcorn and my Pepsi and watch the show. Like I said, I'm a consumer and a creator. You know what I'm saying? I'm a consumer and a creator. I see what it does to people. I see what it does to people. Like I said, attention is the currency. And if you go back to Kingdom Come, Jay-Z, when he said Hollywood, it ain't for everybody. It's a drug. It's just not a currency. It's a drug too. Cause once you get popping, once you get them little dopamine hits, your 15 minutes of fame hit the clock. And you gotta try to make this shit stretch as much as possible. And then once you get to 14 minutes and 58 seconds, you ain't got another hit. You ain't got another hit. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Now you gotta wait for another content creator to crash out or be in some type of scandal. Everybody can't do politics. Everybody can't do religion. We, according to stats, black people are broke. So you can't talk money. As much as y'all say y'all want to, be in competition with our peers and our, other communities, you ain't gonna do what it takes to get your money right. Cause y'all seen the Wolf Grade 5 lines. So what are we talking about? We need drama. We need drama to block our reality. We need bullshit to block our reality. We need drama. We need something to take us away from our everyday living. And once that runs out, now you got to find another source, another drug, something else to take. Because you got to go back to your 9 to 5. You got to go back to your husband and your wife and your kids and your reality to where you got to rob Peter to pay Paul and all that type of shit. And you need a release. You know what I'm saying? You ready to catch a cruise, even though who did they told y'all can't bring your radios? Y'all can't even act right on the cruise. They told y'all you could even go on the cruise no more because y'all don't know that. You don't know that. They say a lot, we can't do that no more. Y'all with shit. Y'all don't know how to act on the cruise. Y'all don't know how to act on the cruise. Y'all finna go buy these lemon cars and be flashing and have all the social media pics of you on this new car and then motherfucker be on the side of the road in 3 weeks because you can't afford the upkeep. You know what I'm saying? You been have all type of boxes out front of your house, the shit that you don't need. Attention is a drug. Attention is a currency. And everybody got some and everybody trying to get some. And you're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure you get attention put on you. And whatever you like, you're gonna get your attention. So anyway. Now that I done got that little BS out my sauce. And don't get this question. Much love to all the content creators that been eating off the Anton situation. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all. Ain't no disrespect, nothing personal. I'm just one of them individuals that recognize what's finna happen. I've been saying I recognize what's finna happen. Like when I say attraction economics, it's what looks good and the supply and demand of it. That demand is a demand for, but then the demand finna run out because there's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk about. He did a little tour, and Mika did her little tour. They done been there with it and said this on their own channels and on everybody else's channel and woo 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 and all that right there. And what did you get out of it? What did you prove? What did you prove? That Anton be with the shit. We already know that. That Anton proud to be smashing his female co-host. We've been talking about that for a minute. It's always been speculation about what he be doing with them women and what he be saying to them women. This is nothing new. Meek was just the latest one. There's always been speculation that him and Rita in an open marriage. That's nothing new. It's just another cycle. Now that it's ran its course, now what? Now what? Excuse me. Now what? Now what? Now we're gonna see other content creators be. I done seen this dude arguing with this dude. I done seen this dude arguing with this chick. I done seen this chick arguing with this chick. And I'm like, man, I thought y'all was buddy. I thought y'all was cool. I thought everything was straight. Now y'all coming at each other over difference of opinions. Respect, pride. Oh, my man. Duh. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. I got people that gonna look at me crazy if I let you talk to me like that. Man, motherfucker gonna look at you crazy regardless. What the hell? Somebody gonna look at you crazy regardless. What you gonna say then? Regardless of how masculine you is, a motherfucker gonna hate you anyway, bro. You're not meant to be liked by everybody. You're not meant to be liked by everybody. You gotta accept that. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me crazy, man. Stop it. It's somebody talking you crazy right now. You sit there like a little scared little puppy dog in the corner. You ain't gonna bark or bite. You just gonna sit there and take the punishment. Because if I don't take the punishment, they're gonna walk out on me. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all stop. Stop it. Niggas in their 40s and 50s still banging on their chest like they got something to prove. What you gotta prove to niggas online? Can't nobody solidify the things you done did in your teens or 20s. Can't nobody prove nothing. Can't nobody stamp what you did. And you still go off that shit. And I sit here and I be tripping. I be sitting here tripping because I said this on numerous occasions. If I go off, my people gonna look at me like I'm crazy for arguing with a nigga online. My people gonna call me like, why is you arguing with somebody on YouTube? Why are you arguing with somebody on Facebook? Why are you arguing with somebody on Instagram? Why are you arguing with somebody that ain't nowhere near you? Why are you arguing with them? That make you look dumb. Why you gotta sit up here and beat on your chest about things you did? And when they when they criticize you and call you a liar or whatever the case may be, why you gotta crash out to prove that you're not lying? You got people you got people in your real life that snap that shit. Why you crashing out? See, that's where I'm at in this whole thing. It's like I got people that got people that gonna stamp me without being online. Y'all are online looking for approval from motherfuckers that don't know you. They know your online persona. They don't know you in real life. You put on a show, you put on a face for YouTube. You know, this not you in real life. It might be some traces, but you put them on a show. One, because it's rules you have to follow. You can't say what you really want to say because you are fear of getting canceled, a fear of losing your channel. So you gotta modify your speech just so you can have your videos in the green. Think about that. You can't even be you because you gotta watch what you say. Or they gonna put your shit in the yellow, put your shit in the red. Oh, you can't watch this video. It's not monetized. This won't get monetized because of the language. When you can sit up here and you want to put rules and shit. Oh, we're gonna charge you for saying this word. We're gonna charge you for saying this word because I can't put out my videos because they always in the yellow and the red because of all the vulgarity. And it's funny because when Anton was doing Fight Club and he tried to get y'all guys, all y'all that claim Fight Club, that I'm a Fight Club alumni, when he told y'all to quit doing all the dumb shit and quit talking crazy, guess what y'all did? Y'all kept doing it. He told y'all before he shut that show down, calm down. Calm down the vulgarity. Calm down with the cursing. I'm trying, we trying to get something out there. We trying to push something. We trying to make some money off of this, and we can't make no money because y'all keep talking stupid. Y'all kept talking stupid because it wasn't your show. Kept violating that man's show. Y'all kept violating Fight Club after that man told y'all to calm down. Y'all kept doing it because it wasn't yours. Wasn't yours. Then when you shut that thing down, now y'all trying to relive it on your own channels. And guess what y'all doing on your own channels? Hey, can y'all stop all the cursing? Can y'all not drop F-bombs? Can y'all not say the N-word? And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, hold up now. Pump your brakes, shout it. Pump your brakes, my guy. Didn't that man that y'all keeping y'all mouth tell y'all not to do that on his show? And y'all violated? And now y'all got your own channels and your own audience. And be honest, y'all sharing audience members. It ain't like y'all got brand new audience members. I see the same people on everybody's show. But when that man gave y'all the rules and regulations to follow, y'all broke the rules. He should have. He put the boundaries in place. Well, Aaron O put the boundaries in place. But if he would have charged y'all for every F bomb or N bomb or whatever he wanted to charge y'all for, man, that man would have came up off y'all just talking, period. He would have came up off y'all just talking, period. He shut it down and y'all need a place to go. And went to your own respective channels and try to recreate something that y'all loved. And then y'all want to put rules in place because you want to get paid. I sit here trying to tell y'all, nobody is different from nobody else. Everybody move the same way. I tell y'all this over and over again. None of y'all special. None of y'all better than the next. All y'all move the same way. Just subscriber counts. Subscriber counts. All y'all the same. All y'all the same. And a guy like me that sit here and watch the show, trip out, do my little content, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all an hour, maybe 2 hours when I go live. I sit back and trip. And they'll say I'm a hater. Oh, you're mad because you don't get the subscribers I got. No, I'm not. I care less. I appreciate the folks that subscribe to my channel. I do. Don't get it twisted. Don't think I don't love my subscribers. I do. Don't think I don't love the people that watch my show. I do. I do. Don't get it twisted. I do. I respect them. I appreciate them. I do. I do. But I don't care about the number. Just because I have so many subscribers, that don't mean nothing. Because if I go and do my show and if I got 7,000 subscribers, I don't have 70 people watching, then what? That's a bad number. Like I got so many subscribers and I ain't even got 100 people watching. I got 1,300 subscribers. I get about on max 50, maybe 60 people watching the live. I ain't even doing 10% of my numbers, which most folks ain't doing 10% of their numbers. I ain't even doing 10% of my subscriber count. I ain't even doing 10% of my subscriber count, and I'm perfectly fine with it. But I'll be labeled a hater because I don't have 10,000 subscribers. I don't have 100,000 subscribers. Like, I'm not a hater. I'm not crashing out. I'm not following every bullshit topic just so I can get some inflated numbers. Nah, I sit up here and do my content, chill out, deal with my people in real life, have fun with this. Whatever I get, I get. Whatever I get out of it, I get. I'm not stuck on the hamster wheel y'all stuck in. Y'all escape the rat race of working to go to the rat race of content. You on the hamster wheel still. You gotta make content to pay your bills. I don't. I don't. You gotta make content to pay your bills. I don't. I make content for the fun of it. That's not me, downing nobody that does this. I'm like, I do what I do for the fun. I don't do what I do for the money. I like talking shit. I like looking and I like looking around and I like watching crashes. Like I said not too long, I'm one of them individuals that like to watch the building burn. I'll go get the marshmallow. I like to watch the building burn because chances I done told y'all what y'all were doing was gonna burn the building down. And you kept going. I'm like, I bet. And when that junk start catching fire, I'm gonna sit there with my marshmallow, with my blunt, and I'm like, I told y'all I was gonna burn. What y'all didn't believe me? Because of where I'm from, because how I talk, you didn't believe that it was gonna burn. Okay. Have fun with the insurance company. Have fun putting this shit back together. Have fun. Me, I'm gonna keep over here talking about shit. I'm gonna keep on breaking down attraction economics. I'm gonna keep on telling you that what y'all going through is a drug. You junkies. Attention junkies. Anyway, how y'all doing? So let me go and get into this because, like I said, I gotta be on my P's and Q's for these deliveries. I got a new refrigerator coming. Finally got a new refrigerator. Man. Got a new refrigerator coming. Got a new TV coming. So I gotta be on my P's and Q's for these deliveries. So, I bet y'all be like, man, that nigga stay coughing. Man, look. My house stay cold all year round. It stay cold in here. Well, the wintertime it cold in my house. Well, no, with the so it stay cold in my house. So me and my son, we stay congested. But anyway, and y'all hear dogs barking. Yeah, my neighbor got a whole bunch of dogs that be loose. I'm gonna shoot one of their ass. I done already said it. They got one time to run up on my grandson when he on his way, come see his paw and shout it. You gonna say what you want, so I done told you. Man, get them dogs. Cause if one of them bite my grandson, one of them bite anybody walking in my door. Hey, sorry for you. Call the animal. Call who you need to call on me. Don't get no damn. Anyway. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. We have a strange perception of humans. And we believe that the more available you are, the more people like you. And excuse me, we have a problem that the more people see you, the more you think they like you. When the truth of the matter is, the more available you are, the less they value you. I'm gonna say that again. The problem is in our heads, a lot of us think that the more we're seen, the more likable we are. The truth of the matter is, the more you seen, the less valuable you are. It's not because people are evil. It's not because people are cruel. It's not because people, just hate you. No, 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 no. It ain't that. It ain't that why they call you less valuable. It's because value is scarce. We sit around here and we put out content all day. We sit around here and want to be in everybody's face. We want to be liked by everybody we come in contact with. And the minute somebody don't like us, we feel like it's a problem. We feel like it's a problem that you don't like me. When the truth of the matter is, you trying to get approval from everybody. You're trying to get everybody to rock with you. And like I just said, everybody's not going to rock with you. And the minute somebody don't rock with you, you think something wrong with them. No, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that, bruh, what you doing, there's a lot of folks doing it. What makes you more valuable than them when everybody is doing it? What makes you rare when everybody is doing it? Like I said about the Anton Daniels Stimmy Pack, all y'all eating off of it. So what makes your content better than the other guy content? What makes your content better than the other lady content when all y'all doing the same content? What makes it better? So when a guy like me comes along and say, I heard that already. What's the purpose of me hearing it again and again and again and again? You're not saying nothing new. You're not doing nothing new. You're not rare. Your content, you're not saying nothing new. You're not doing anything new. So why should I pump you up? Why should I value you if you're not doing anything special? And you think that's cold. That's not me being cold. That's me being real with you. You're not doing anything special. One of the things I told my daughter when she was in high school, she always wanted to hustle. I don't knock my kids for making no money. They hustlers. They get it from their daddy. But I you tell my daughters like, baby, every hustle you got, somebody already doing it. I said, baby, every hustle you picking up, somebody is already doing it. I said, what's gonna separate you from them if y'all doing the same thing? I told her, baby, either A, get a premier product, get better products, get high-end products, and charge high-end prices, or cut the prices on the same product they already selling. Either get some high-end products and charge a premium for the products, or cut the prices to undercut them. If they selling the drink for $1, you might sell it for 75 cents, 50 cents. Which one you want to do? Which one you want to do? That's not being honest with you. It's like everybody's doing this. Everybody you knowing is selling cookies and candies and all that right there. Okay, you jumping into you want to sell cookies and candy. Everybody that you know, you got several folks that's already doing it at school right now. Now you want to do it too. Fine, cool. Not a problem. How you gonna get your money in the competition in the schoolhouse? How you gonna get your money? How you gonna get people to shop with you? You got to stand out from the other folks that's already doing it. Get better products or undercut the competition. Which one you gonna do? You're gonna have to you're gonna have to either lose some money to stay competitive, or you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, spend some money to make some money. Which one you want to do? Which one you want to do? So again, when we talking about just the content, y'all saying the same thing. What makes your content stand out from the next person's content? What makes you stand out from the next person? The bells and the whistles, the songs, the video, you know, the songs and the lights and the cameras and all that. That what helps you stand out from the competition. All y'all doing that again. All y'all doing your own, making your own songs now. All y'all doing. Everybody got their own little hit Cash App songs and intros, and everybody, you know, making their own songs and shit in there for their channels. Everybody got thumbnails out there. Everybody using the same clips, the same sound bites and everything like that. What makes you special? What makes you valuable? Like I said, I'll be called a hater for telling the truth. I'm not telling the truth. You're not special. You're not better. You might just found an app or something that gave you a advantage that other people, like everybody using the same apps. You might have found an app that somebody ain't using that gave you a little bit of an advantage, a little bit of an edge. Okay, somebody else gonna find it too. Everybody's doing the same thing. So now you trying to spread yourself, hoping you catch the algorithms and whatever the case may be, so everybody can pay attention to you. And again, you doing the same content over and over again. Because the minute you stop, guess what? They own to somebody else that's doing the same content you're doing. Trust me, I seen that with my own channel. Cause when I first started and I was doing what I was doing, I was getting getting some people over here that be in some of the same spaces and shit like that. But then me being me, I'm like, I fall back. I ain't got no drama. I don't want to talk about this topic. And I watch people leave. Because I wasn't indulging in the drama. I'm like, oh well, shit. I told a story when I first started doing podcasting on Anchor. How I was talking negative about women. And I said back, I'm like, man, I can't do that every day because I don't hate women like that. It's some shit I can agree with, but I can't sit up here all day, every day, say something negative about women. I be lying. And not hold men accountable for their bullshit. I be lying. And even though my numbers started to jump, the more I talked, I like, bro, I'm eventually gonna have to stop talking because I don't hate women. So when I start talking bad about it, when I start holding niggas responsible for their bullshit, guess when my numbers start dropping, I'm like, oh well, I'll take the decrease in numbers just to be real with my people. I don't care about the numbers as long as I be honest. I'd rather for you to leave me alone because I won't give you what you want, and I'm gonna give you what I want. And if you want to eat the shit, eat the shit. If you don't want to eat, about how me get up from the table and go. But this is what I'm serving over here. Either get your plate or go somewhere else. That's how I operated. That was the conversation I had with my wife before I really started. She was like, be honest. Be honest. Be you. Be you. You don't gotta follow everybody what they doing just so you can get your numbers. Do you. You right. You right. Give them the truth. Give them reality. Let them eat it. They don't like the taste of it, but they go through it every day. I'm just here to remind you it's the truth. You can't dodge it. No matter how much you drink, how much you smoke, how much you pop, how degenerate you is, whatever the case may be, bro, I'm not going to let you dodge reality. So again, y'all want to be in everybody's face. You want to be on everybody's algorithm. You want to be on everybody's shit. And the minute you stop putting out the content that got you in the algorithm, guess what? They're going to leave you the fuck alone. I promise you. I'm watching y'all crash now because y'all have nothing else to talk about. Y'all crashing now. Y'all have nothing else to talk about. It was all fun and game when y'all kept that mind and that chick name in y'all mouth. Now it's dying down. Ain't nothing else to say. Y'all did all the detective work. Now guess what? Now you finna crash out. Now that little high y'all got finna die down. Just like a junkie. You done got that high. And now you gotta get it again. And now you willing to say and do whatever to get it again. I'm trying to tell you, attention is currency, but attention is a drug too. Attention is currency, and attention is a drug too. Y'all like this shit, man. Y'all subscribe, y'all share this shit out. Excuse me. Because see, in economics, value is rarely determined by effort. It's determined by access. In economics, value is rarely determined by effort. It's determined by access. So again, gold is valuable. Not because it's harder than iron. Gold is valuable because it's rare. It's more rare than iron. Think about that. If you dabble into the metals or whatever, you know, stocks, bonds, crypto, real estate, all that good shit right there. If you see now, the money funny that tell you gold, get some gold, invest in gold. But where can you get gold at? It sounds good because the economy, gas prices going up now because of the little thing going on in Iran. Okay, now gas prices are going back up, which means that gas prices going back up now. You finna spend some money, which y'all already stretching yourself thin anyway. So now they tell you, well, invest in gold because we don't know how strong the dollar gonna be. I agree. You don't know. We know we're going through what we're going through. Economics is a crazy motherfucker. They tell you invest in gold. They tell you invest in precious metals. But the problem is, where do you know somebody that got precious metals on deck for you to invest in? Answer that question. Do you know somebody that got gold bars laying around for investment? You don't. It sounds good to invest in the gold. It sounds real good. But where can you get it? You can get iron from anywhere. You can get copper. If you a junkie nigga and you see an abandoned house, you can go in there and get the copper out the house. You can get some iron. You can get that. You can't get no gold bar. You can go to the jewelry store and get a gold chain. And it might be gold plated. It might not be 14, 24 karat gold. It might not be worth shit. You can't find no gold bar that they tell you to invest in. And if you could find a gold bar, you ain't even got enough money to get one. That's value. All I gotta do is have it. And you not have it. Just like with anything else, when you got some brand new and they ain't got it, what they gonna do? Like if you go get a brand new car right now and show off for your neighbor, chances are your neighbor gonna break their self to go get a brand new car to keep up with you, and they can't even afford the new car, but they want to get one because you got one. They gonna go get one because you got one. I remember when I went and got my Mercedes. When I got my Mercedes, folks were looking at me like, "Oh, you think you doing something?" I'm like, "No." I got what I because my son was still growing in the car. I had a CRV. I had a CRV, green Honda CRV. Those wouldn't like the passenger side door wouldn't open. Not like it was fucked up, but it would get me where I need to go. I wasn't in no rush to get no car. It took care of what I needed to take care of. I wasn't in no rush to get no car. But my son was growing. And he was getting cramped up in that CRV. So I said, you know what? I need a new car. Just for him. I need a new car. I like SUVs. I need a new SUV. I can't go get no regular car. I gotta get an SUV. I went to the dealership. And got the Mercedes. I spent 5 racks down payment on the Mercedes. Come back home, black Mercedes SUV. They looking at me like, "Oh, you think you rich?" No, just had 5 racks to put down. I still gotta pay the monthly note. I gotta pay the insurance. I gotta put 93 in this joint. I can't put 87 in this joint. You know how much my tires cost? You know how much a set of 4 costs for this motherfucker? I had to factor in all that type shit before I sit there and went to the dealership and said, "All right, I want this right there." I had to factor in all the maintenance that goes along with getting this Mercedes. I pull up, folks thinking I'm rich. I'm like, "I ain't rich, bro. I just knew what I was doing. I knew what I had to do for this car." You go get one, that jump break down. This real speed. You go get a brand new car, cause we got a brand new car. We got a Mercedes. You want to go get your little junk. I forgot what they got. Within a month, your car fucked off. Saying laying in front of your house. You can't get nobody come fix the junk. You can't get no shade tree, none of that type of shit. And your damn sure ain't been take that motherfucker to the dealership because they gonna bust your head at the dealership. You just got the motherfucker sitting in front of the house, getting dirty. I'm still riding my shit. I'm still riding my shit. Gold is valuable because it's hard to get hold of gold. It ain't better than iron. It just it ain't how easy to find. That's the truth. Oh shit. Okay. So anyway, so just by talking about the gold, access works the same motherfucking way. When something is always available, it becomes invisible. When something is always available, it becomes invisible. Attention works the same way. Attention works the same way. If someone can reach you at any time, you're not special. I said this over and over again. Well, at least this week, at least the last 3 lives is this right here. If everybody can get a piece of you, you ain't worth shit. You ain't special. If you putting out something that everybody can consume, excuse me. If you're putting out content to hit the algorithm so everybody can consume it, what makes your content special? And I know it sounds like, well, you hustling backwards because that's the whole purpose of making content is to get people to watch you. You're doing something that people want to watch. You know, they'll tell me that I'm hustling backwards. They'll tell me that because what I'm saying is you're not talented enough to get the numbers. No, no, that's not what it is. Because again, when you doing what you're doing and you ain't getting what you want and you have to beg for it, you're not special. That is what that is. When you're doing what you're doing and you get the numbers you get, the minute they start falling off, the minute they won't hit their cash out, the minute they won't hit their super chat, the minute they won't hit their like button, now you want to know why you're not getting the attention you once was getting. Because don't nobody want to hear that shit. They done heard that shit numerous times before they got to your time slot. Before you went live, they done probably heard this shit 3-4 times already. Now they just want to hear what your point of view is on the same topic they already done heard. You're not special because chances are you're going to replay the same footage and try to find a different angle on the same footage and open up the panel to talk about it from your angle. And the chances are the people that jump on your panel gonna say what they said on somebody else's panel. You might get the engagement and shit like that, but if a motherfucker ain't sending you no money, you gonna feel some type of way. If a motherfucker ain't hitting that like button, you gonna feel some type of way. Being honest, I done seen this shit. You gonna feel some type of way. You literally stop the show when the likes and the people watching don't match. You will play some annoying ass music because the likes and the views are not matching. If you were talking about something that they really wanted to talk about, if you were really that guy or that chick, I done seen it. When somebody would just pop up, start their show, don't ask for no financial support, and get plenty of money. Don't ask for you to hit the like button 1,000,000 times and got plenty of likes without uttering a word. That let me know what they doing is rare. The majority of content creators, including myself, are not special. Including myself, not special. We all want to give up access to people so we can get the algorithm jumping. We want to be in somebody's algorithm so they can come watch us. And then when they come over here, if they ain't giving us nothing because watching us, we're mad. Like you got them over here. That's part of it, the attention. They saw something that they wanted to see. They came over here to see what's going on. If they stay for the whole show or they come in and dip, that's on the consumer. It's on the consumer. The newest Scream movie just came out. Me and my son said we were gonna watch this joint. Then when we hear all the reviews of the month, they're like, "Nah, it ain't worth seeing." Now I can get up and go with him, me and him go chill out, have a father son day, go chill out. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the movie and see for ourselves. Well, we could take somebody word for that went and watch the movie. Either way it go, I'm not pressed. It's like, oh, I gotta go see the new Scream movie. I want to see it. I ain't pressed to go see it. If I see everybody talking about, well, it ain't all that good, and I'm like, okay, cool. So Bailey telling me to save my $15. Wait till it come home streaming or whatever the case may be. I bet that's $15 I can take and do something else with. Or if I'm just determined, like the new scary movie trailer, I'm going to see that. Regardless, I want to see that. So again, it's access. It's access. If everybody has access to you, you're not valuable. If everybody can get a piece of you anytime they want a piece of you, you're not valuable. You're not valuable. You're just hot right now. And when the heat cool off and you ain't getting the numbers no more, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you ain't getting what you once was getting, and then everybody that's coming over here to see you stop coming? What you gonna do? You gonna keep doing your content, or you gonna stop doing your content? What you gonna do when the heat slow down? What you gonna do? And like I said, attention is a currency. Attention is a currency. Man, y'all hit that like button. Attention is one of the most valuable currencies in modern life. Attention is one of the most valuable currencies going right now in 2026. But most people spend it like it has no cost. Constant texting, constant availability, constant responses. When attention has no barrier, it loses meaning. Humans naturally assign value to things that require effort to access. Y'all have to forgive me. I mean, I'm reading off a script. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, I'm doing the show, but I got shit going on. So yeah, I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna give you because I get into it and then I forget what time it is. So yeah. But anyway, like I've been saying though, attention is a currency. Attention is the most wanted currency right now. But the problem is we spend attention like it's not valued. I myself, I'm guilty of this shit because you know what I do? You know where a lot of my attention go on social media? Women. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tell you, I done said this so many times. My IG, my X, my TikTok. Hey, I like what I like. There's some sports on there. There's some video games on there. Some cartoons, some cooking, some comedy. You know what I'm saying? It's on there. Women on there too. I like looking at women. All that get my attention. I like cartoons. I be on Tubi the last couple of days just watching cartoons. I've realized, man, the Transformers on there from my childhood. You think I ain't watching it on Tubi? I'm watching Transformers. I'm watching Transformers on Tubi. I watch cooking shows. Cause my wife love to cook, and I love to watch her cook. We watching cooking shows. I'm watching cooks. I'm watching cooking on TikTok, on social media. I'm watching folks make stuff. I'm watching that. I'm watching sports. I'm a former coach. I'm watching basketball. I'm watching football. I'm watching baseball. I'm watching sports. You feel what I'm saying? I'm watching comedy. I love comedy. Well, it's second to horror. I'm a horror junkie, but I like comedy too. And I like watching, looking at women. All of it get my hearts. All of it get them thumbs up. All of it. All of it. But the thing about me liking, hearting something is that I'm not in everybody DM. I'm not in everybody comment section and then I'm like, I just like it, scroll, like it, scroll, like it, scroll. Then when I get tired of scrolling, I put my phone down, go do something else, go watch something on Netflix or Apple Plus or whatever the case may be. I be doing all type of shit. Work on my business, play with my grandson. You feel what I'm saying? Finding a new recipe to cook or ask my wife to make. Have a conversation with my kids and what they got going on. I be having other things. There's a lot of things in my life that get my attention. And in the same breath, everything I give attention to is like, I don't feel like picking up my phone and looking at shit today. I don't feel like talking to my son or my daughter. I'm finna go to sleep on their ass. I don't want to deal with my grandson. Even though I love my grandson to death, I don't want to deal with him. I'm tired. I don't want to touch my wife. I don't want to talk to my wife. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Yeah. She be all right. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to drink. I'm like, bro, attention is dead. So again, if I go crazy and give my everybody everything, my attention all the time, then what? You're gonna be expecting me to watch you every time. You're gonna expect me to like and do these all the time. You're gonna expect me to say something all the time. When I say I ain't gonna look at you and I ain't gonna watch you, I ain't gonna say nothing to you and all that, then you be like, well, what's the problem? That's one of the funny things that be happening in my real life is that when I'm around my wife people, I talk a lot of shit, man. Look, I get into it with her mom, I get into it with her sisters. This is real life. I don't have a problem talking crazy, nobody. And like I said, it don't be because I don't like you, just for the simple fact I hear you talking stupid, and I say, well, that sounds dumb as hell. And I get talking my shit. Then we go back and forth. And I'm like, hey, regardless of what you say, nigga, you still with the shit. And the minute I don't say nothing, guess what they be like? You ain't got nothing to say? What's wrong with you? You all right? Somebody that made you mad? I'm like, no, I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like getting into it with you. I don't feel like giving you no attention. Hey, how you doing? And I keep it pushing. Now was something wrong with me. I'm like, well, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. I'm straight. What the fuck? Why are you stressing? Because I ain't said nothing to you. Why you stressing? Because you so used to me talking shit to your crazy ass. You like the attention I give you. You like the fact that I talk crazy. You talk crazy back. You know, I don't give a damn about you talking crazy. I don't give a damn about you cussing and none of that type of shit. I'm a cuss with your ass. And my wife be sitting back and telling them folks like he do that shit just to get y'all mad. He do that. He give y'all attention just to piss y'all off. Because y'all walk around here like y'all ain't y'all the shit. And he gonna bust your bubble, and now you're mad. And he like that. He do that for his own enjoyment. He do that for himself. He don't do that for you. He do that for him, for his entertainment. And then when I don't want to be entertained by your stupidity, I shut the fuck up and I mind my business. And now it's like, why you ain't saying nothing to me? Because I don't want to say nothing. I'm not entertained. I don't want to laugh. I don't feel like you being entertained by your dumb ass. I'm gonna leave you alone. Just don't say nothing for me to do. And like clockwork, they'll say something just to see if I want to say something. We just went to hibachi for one of my nephew's birthday Sunday. And my sister-in-law sitting right next to me started talking crazy. And I'm sitting up there minding my business. And I looked at her, I said, now I'm up here trying to be nice. You up here talking stupid. First thing she said, nah, you ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta say nothing. I'm like, I wasn't trying to say nothing, but you want me to say something. You want me to say something. So again, you ain't gotta give access to everybody. You ain't gotta give everybody your attention. You ain't gotta give access to everybody because if you give access to everybody, then you ain't worth shit. You ain't got nothing to get. Like if you give out if I give you everything, I'm gonna be broke. So if I'm giving you my attention all day, every day, I ain't got nothing to give to myself. I ain't got nothing to give to myself if I'm giving that to everybody every day. And for a content creator to do 8, 10-hour, 12-hour shows every day, you mean tell me you're gonna spend 33% up to 50% of your day doing content? You mean tell me you willing to give up 12 hours out of your day every day just to do content? You got 12 hours to get the rest of the world your attention. Your loved ones, your attention. Your job, if you got one, your attention. Your friends, your attention. Your health. You got 12 hours left after the rest of the day, and you need 8 to sleep. Well, you really need about 6. But let's just say 8. If you get 8 out of the remaining 12, you only got 4 hours to do everything else. And what can you do in 4 hours? If you need 8 to sleep, you gave up 12 to do content, you got another 8 to sleep. That means you got 4 hours left in your day. And what you gonna do with them 4 hours? You giving everybody your attention and you ain't putting on yourself. And you trying to get attention from everybody and you ain't keeping on for yourself. How that work? How that work? How that work? Y'all hit that like button. Now, scarcity and perception. Scarcity doesn't just affect markets, it affects perception. A restaurant with a line outside the door is viewed more valuable. A sold out event feels more valuable. A busy person appears more valuable. Not because these things are automatically better, but because scarcity changes how the brain looks at it. I said this before. You can't get inside of your face. You can't get inside this restaurant everybody been talking about. You feel like that's valuable. Chances are they serving the same shit that you've been eating already. It's just the newest restaurant. You want to be in on the new shit. It's a new tapas restaurant that opened, and me and my wife said we were gonna go there for our anniversary. That was a month ago, February 6th. We saw it on we rolled past it and we looked it up and found out what it was. And we were looking at it, from the on Instagram. Me and my wife was like, all right, we'll go. We'll go. Then when our anniversary came, we was like, do we really want to go? Because we done been to tapas before, and I don't like tapas. Not because they don't be good, it's because of the serving size. It's like, I'm not getting full off of tapas. They good. I'm not getting full. I'm not finna like I look at what I'm spending. I don't give a fuck about spending for my wife on our anniversary. That's not the problem. It's like I gotta get full. If I'm gonna spend 40, 50, $60 on this, that, and the third, and I ain't getting shit on my plate. No, no. I'd rather spend 50, $60 a plate and I get a lot of shit on my plate. I'm not spending $60 for something that it ain't gonna fill me up. I got once I leave here, I'm still hungry. No, I'm not doing it. Sorry, not doing it. But because it's brand new and it look good and it cute and all that type of shit right there, there's gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers fall up in that bitch just because they look cute. And you serving tapas. You serving tapas. You won't go to a basketball game. You won't go to a concert or whatever the case may be. Like y'all never seen basketball before. Like you never seen your favorite artist before. You just want the experience. You want to be part of the sold out audience. And you feel some type of way if you don't get tickets. Oh, I ain't get a chance to go. They sold out. Like what's stopping you from turning on your iTunes or your Spotify, listening to the same song that they gonna sing at the concert? It's just the experience, okay, but all you gotta do is turn on Apple Music or Spotify and go to the artists, and they got the songs and play the songs. You're gonna spend a whole lot of money for a ticket just to hear the same songs you've been hearing for the past 3-4 years. I ain't saying you wrong. I'm just gonna say you're gonna spend a whole lot of money for songs that you already know the words to. You just want to be in the crowd. You want to be around the individual that work hard because you feel like they on top of things. He busy. Busy Truth of the matter is, he got a system that works for him and how he can do things. She got a system that works for her, so where it don't look hard. That was one of the things that was told to me when I was working in Nike. Is like I make my job look easy. My job was stressful as hell. My job stressful as hell. But I made it look easy because I had a system. I knew how things were gonna excuse me. I knew how things were gonna move throughout my day. It was easy for me to set my system up to like from when I first clock in and do our morning exercise. So when I clock out and get back in my car and go home, through the whole process of the day, I got a system to where I can do everything I do. Answer emails, answer phone calls, gotta go to meetings, this. And I make it look so easy. And folks were like, man, how do you make it look so easy? Like, bruh, this shit so stressful. Because the minute something don't come through, I get a phone call. You signed for this? Yeah, I did. Where is it? I don't know. But we need it ASAP. I gotta go find it. You signed for the checks? I know it. Where they at? I don't know. Well, we need them checks. I gotta find them. You signed for this. You signed for that. You right. Where is it? Don't know. Probably on one of them trucks with returns on it. I gotta go dig through some returns to find something that you can spend $5,000 on that would have no markings on the box. I don't know what the fuck it is. Because you just spent $5,000 out your budget on some shit, and now I gotta find it because it look like a regular box, but it's worth a lot of money. My job's stressful as hell, and I make it look easy. I make it look easy. Folks want to be around, like, how you do it? I'm like, man, bro, this shit hard as motherfucker. It's hard as motherfucker. But again, that's your brain. That's your brain outside looking in, telling you that restaurant that everybody line up for is important when they just serving the same shit you already eating. That's your brain telling you that sold out concert, that sold out game is important when you already done seen this shit before. That's your brain telling you that person is busy, even though you done seen a busy person before. That's your brain. Your brain is triggered to think because everybody's gravitating to this situation that they're so much more important than you. That they're so much more important than you. That you feel like you have to be part of that shit. And the same on the other end. You want to make some food. You want to come up with dishes that got a line around the corner. You want the attention. You willing, you see everybody lined up. You want to go to that restaurant because you see everybody lined up, but you also that same chef in there making them plates. You want them folks to line up because if you don't make no good food, your business gonna close. The same people that's trying to get into this concert, this basketball game, this football game, that's selling out. You on the other end, you might be the artist. You might be the basketball player, the football player, and you gotta perform because they claim to see you. Yeah, you like the attention that they give you, but you got to give them something to come back to. Because if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, they're not coming. They're not coming. Oh, excuse me. Them folks not showing up if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do and making this shit look good, making this shit taste good. They're not buying your plates. They're not buying no tickets. Attention work hand in hand. Access work hand in hand. Because if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, ain't nobody showing up. If you on top of everything, everybody showing up. The only downside about it is that you got to keep performing. You got to keep showing up. You got to keep on doing what you got to do. You got to keep on knocking down them 30 footers. You got to keep on throwing them 50-yard touchdowns. You got to keep on having them hot ass lyrics day in and day out in order for folks to keep giving you attention. Because the minute you stop, they on to the next one. The minute you stop, they on to the next one. They're looking for the next thrill. And you got to sit there and figure out how you get your fans back, how you get your people back, how you get this back. And now you working like hell, you double working yourself just to get a little bit back of them 15 minutes you lost. So you can get another viral hit. All because you gave up access to your life. Because you gave access to your talent. And you got paid for it. You get rewarded handsomely for it. But you gotta also know that everybody got a piece of you. Everybody's invested in you. You're not that valuable. You might make some money, but if you fall off for a minute, guess what? If you get injured as a premier basketball player and can't never recover, ain't no telling what your career really could have been. You have a lot of what ifs, and I done seen plenty of them. Penny Hardaway, Memphis boy, hit the league running, start getting injured. Now you hear is you cold, the injury took over. Now you don't know. Grant Hill, Derrick Rose, T-Mac. We know they cold, but what would happen if they never got injured? Would they really been Hall of Fame status? Would they been would they exceeded? Would they went to a whole nother level, or would they been mediocre? You see flashes of greatness. You saw flashes of high school and college. You saw they had the ability to be cold, got in the league, dominate, and one bad injury after another. Now they career going down here. Now they was a star to making plenty of money, being all stars, MVPs, and shit like that. Now they role players. And when they come out the bench, everybody start cheering for them. Like, oh, and you want to see something that you once saw. And if they don't never give it to you, now they washed up. They come off the bench and bust somebody up for 30, 40. Oh, they can still play. They can still start. You got access. And once you start losing what you got, you become a has-been. A what if. Now they get to dissect you and criticize you and crucify you and sit up there and tell you what these did in the third. That restaurant was good at one point in time, then something happened that don't nobody come no more. Now it's gonna shut his doors. That player was good at one point in time, but then he had a bad injury, and now we don't even want to watch him no more. Yeah, access is a motherfucker. Now, social media. At one point in time, this is one of my favorite part of shit. At one point in time, access to certain people was limited. You couldn't just get to them whenever you wanted to. And you couldn't just talk to everybody that you wanted to talk to. You feel what I'm saying? But social media changed everything. Social media changed everything. Now everybody can reach everybody whenever they feel like it. And because of that, attention got cheap. At one point in time, you couldn't see everything. You couldn't talk to everybody. You couldn't reach out to everybody. You couldn't be involved with everything. That was rare. You had to actually be there. That's like a lot of time when I talk to my son about fights. About fights. When we were coming up, when I was coming up, if you wasn't there when we were fighting, you only heard about it. You didn't see it. You only had to hear about it, word of mouth. You wasn't there. You didn't see so and so. You didn't see Buddy get knocked out. You didn't see what really happened. You just heard what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't afford the boxing on pay-per-view. You can only go by what people say later on after the fight. You know what I'm saying? It was you could, if you wasn't there to see it, you only got to hear about it. If you wasn't able to get to that person, you just like, I can't get to him. I ain't gonna worry about it. When social media came along, that took away everything. Like now you got access to everybody, and everybody got access to you at any given point of the day. Rain, sleet, or snow, 12 a.m., 12 p.m., Sunday through Saturday. You got access to everybody all the time. At one point in time, Sunday nights, at a certain time, the TV will go off. Once you heard the whatever, what the Star Spangled Banner or whatever, once you saw that shit, and the TV went blank, you see nothing but them bars up there. Wasn't no more TV coming on. You already knew it was over with. Now TV on all day, every day. Now TV on all day, every day. Social media changed everything. The internet changed everything. You got access to everything, everybody, all the time. All the time. And that makes everything cheap now. It ain't worth it. Because it's crazy that when you don't have entertainment, you want entertainment. Because I used to, before we went to streaming, we used to have cable, we used to have direct. You got direct, you got all these channels, you can't never find nothing to watch. You got all the channels, all the entertainment channels, all the sports channels. We got all these channels, and be sitting up there like, I ain't gonna find nothing to watch. Nothing, I got all these channels, I ain't got nothing to watch. But the minute the satellite go out because of the rain or whatever the case may be, we can't watch TV now. Like, man, nigga can't watch shit. Man, it's bored, man. Da, 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 da. But when it was sunny and the shit was on, nigga, like, man, you complaining because I don't know what to watch. I got too many channels. So when the shit disappeared, ain't nothing to watch, man. I ain't got no entertainment. I ain't got nothing. Now you get all the streamers. So you got Netflix, you got Netflix, Paramount, Peacock, Amazon, Tubi, YouTube TV. You got all these streaming services. Pluto, all the other shit. You got so many different apps for streaming. So many different apps for streaming. And you ain't got nothing to watch. But if they took all that shit away from you, you'll be complaining. If Tubi wasn't free, y'all wouldn't have Tubi. If Tubi wasn't free, you wouldn't have Tubi. If Tubi didn't have ads, you wouldn't watch Tubi. But because they got ads, you into a good movie, and one of them ads pop up, you're like, why the ad gotta pop up? Because if they didn't have ads, you wouldn't pay for the premium subscription. You'd be like, I'm not paying such for Tubi. But because it got ads, then you get mad when the ad pop up. Because the movie good and go to a commercial. Social media then created the problem. Social media created a problem. Excuse me. Social media then created a problem. The more people consume, the more connected you become to somebody, the less you connected to somebody. Make that make sense? The more access you got to somebody, the less you connected to that person. All this take is for one bad take. All it takes is for one bad show to lose everything you built. And they run like roaches. All it takes for you to say something wrong about the wrong community, and all your subscribers disappear. So they rock with you because you saying some shit that they can understand. And all you gotta do is go against the grain one good time, and all them subscribers you built up will leave. They rock with you because you say some shit that they align with, and the minute you go against what your audience like to hear, they're out the door. The minute you do something your audience don't like, they're out the door. The minute you do something or say something that your subscribers, your audience, your followers, whoever, the minute you do something they don't like, they out the door. They ready to cancel your ass. And they were just rocking with you a week ago. They were just rocking with you a week ago. And you said something they ain't liking, that they don't want to talk to you. They just unsubscribe. They don't want to follow you. They ain't got nothing. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. One of the people I watched went through that shit over some fucked up perceptions over some money. Over some money. They started saying he was with the shit, he a scammer and all that type of shit right there. And I'm sitting here like, bro, y'all was just rocking with bro. Y'all rocking with bro. Some funny shit go on. He trying to explain that shit to y'all. Y'all don't want to hear that shit. Y'all want to hear that shit. Y'all start leaving them alone. I said, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. He stood on his 10. He didn't change the story. He stood on what his story was. I believe him. I believed him. A lot of folks didn't. They left. He said, fuck him. I felt bro. I felt him. I felt him. If something like that gets you to leave me alone, leave me alone. If you rock with me until something like this pop off and then you don't want to rock with me no more, you want to rock with me from the beginning. You was only rocking with me because I had something you liked. And the minute it's gone, you gone too. I felt them. I understood them. I still rock with them. He tried to make, just like everybody else, we making platforms for you to be entertained and educated. If this is something you want, then yeah, come to it. If this is not nothing you want, don't come to it. Don't come over here because everybody else coming over here. Don't come over here if you don't want to come over here. If you don't like me, don't like me. Don't come over here because you want to see why everybody else over here. If you don't like me, if you don't like me, stay your ass from over here. Stay your ass from over here if you don't like me. Don't bring your ass over here because everybody else bringing their ass over here. Because the minute I say something you don't like, you're going to run off and then start talking bad about me. Come up with a smear campaign or whatever the case may be so other people stop fucking with me. Okay. And those that still with me gonna be still with me. You gonna call them crazy for still rocking with me. Like they were rocking with me when I ain't had shit. They were rocking with me when I ain't had 1,000 subscribers. They were rocking with me when I wasn't doing what I was doing. They were rocking with me from the beginning. They know who I am. They like what I do. You a motherfucker that looking for the next big thing. And when the next big thing do something, say something you don't like, you ready to go run off and say, counsel that person. Because they made me feel bad. Counsel that person because they said something I don't agree with. And y'all foolish for dealing with that person. That's what happens when I give up access to everybody, is that I have to be wary of motherfuckers trying to come over here and tell me how to run my shit in order to please them. Because the minute I stop doing what pleases you, you gone anyway. Your best bet is not to come over here and beg me and try to convince me that I need to say this and I need to do that. For who? For you? For who? For you? And then the minute I stop doing it, you gone. And I'm going to sit up here and do what? Crash out because you done left? Now I'm sitting up here pulling my hair out. What little hair I do have on my motherfucking head. Now I'm sitting up here crashing out and talking stupid and all that right there because now I done lost some subscribers. I ain't got that many people watching me now. Now I'm finna just go into a whole meltdown. No. I'm not finna stop doing what I do to please you. Either upgrade you or leave me alone. That's how a lot of us need to be thinking. That's how a lot of us need to be thinking. The boundaries. We got to set our own boundaries. We got to learn to accept what we going to accept and what we not going to accept. We can't let that shit pass. We sitting up here lowering our standards. We sitting up here playing beneath who we are to please people. There's one bad takeaway from leaving. We're sitting up here going against who we are to please somebody that only over here because everybody else over here. Just waiting to hear something that they find inappropriate, according to them. to run and tell everybody that, oh, excuse me, big dog over there and said this, or so and so and said this, or this person said that, this woman and said that, this man and said that. Just to set up a campaign to counsel somebody. Just to set up something to say he don't need to give up access to everybody. What he's saying, I don't want to be involved with what he's saying. Attention is a two-way street. It's a currency and it's a drug. You coming over here want to give me attention, I'm going to take it. Now, what I give back in return, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But you willing to come see what everybody want to come see. If you don't like it, you're going to criticize it like I give a damn. If you don't like it, you're going to criticize it. You're going to say, he need to stop talking like this. He need to stop saying that. He this. Like, for what? Why am I going to stop? Because of your opinion? Because of your opinion. I'm supposed to change up who I am because of you. In order to please you. Are you crazy? But this is attraction economics. This is the supply and demand of attraction. I don't need everybody watching me. I just need the right people watching me. That's one of the problems we have. We want everybody to like you. You want everybody to like you. You want everybody to agree with you. You want everybody to move how you want them to move, or move how you move. But you being controlled by the people that's watching you. You walking on pins and needles because you scared to actually say what you really want to say without getting somebody to leave. Attention work both ways. You gonna come up with some shit to get people to come watch. And they gonna come watch. Those that want to come see what's going on, they gonna come through and they gonna do what they do. They gonna come watch, they gonna come support, and all that good shit. But the minute you do something they don't like, they gonna leave. And what you gonna do? You gonna keep doing you, or you gonna crash the fuck out? You gonna crash the fuck out, or you gonna keep doing you? I suggest you keep doing you. You'll feel better about yourself. And again, if you going somewhere because everybody else going over there to check it out, okay, fine. And if you don't like what's going on over there, leave. It ain't for you. Leave. But don't sit up here and don't like what somebody's saying or don't like what somebody's doing, and then you want to make a big hubbub about it and want everybody else to follow you. Oh, we're gonna do a petition. We don't like what they saying. We don't like what they doing, so we're gonna start a petition to get them off of here. Why you just don't stop watching instead of going through all these channels just to counsel somebody? Just don't watch me. Just don't watch that person. Don't watch that man. Don't watch that woman. You ain't gotta no. Just don't watch them. Don't give up your attention. They said something you don't like. You ain't gotta go back over there. Go find somebody that caters to you. You ain't gotta sit up there and watch somebody and then get mad over something that they say. You already don't agree with the shit anyway. Why are you over there watching? Why are you over there watching? You hate watching. Waiting on them to say something just so you can go back to your channel and talk about that person. And the cycle continues. Because now you finna get some attention for talking bad about somebody you don't like. And just like with Anton, how long you gonna last before you need to find another hit? How long is it gonna last before you need another hit? Now you're crashing out. Like I said, I ain't trying to be a relationship expert. I ain't trying to be no red pillar. I ain't no dating coach. I ain't none of that. I'm just a nigga that know the truth. I'm just a cat from Memphis, Tennessee that know the truth about what's going on. And I don't have a problem telling y'all. Attention is a drug. Attention is a currency. Attention is a resource. Attention is a drug. So I'm saying all that to say this right here. Limit who you give attention to. Limit who gets your attention. You're not meant for everybody, and everybody is not meant for you. You don't need everybody rocking with you. You just need the right people rocking with you. And you ain't got to rock with everybody. Just rock with the people that's on the same type of time you is. And you'll be all right. But when you sit up here and try to give everybody a piece of you, when you sit up here and try to give everybody a piece of you, you ain't worth shit. And when you trying to get attention from everybody, you're going to stress yourself out. So I'm going to holler at y'all good people. I'm come back with, I ain't going to do nothing tomorrow. I'm chill out, do something Sunday. Yep, I'm going to come back Sunday. Sunday, 8:15 a.m. Central. Come through, come holler at your boy. We're gonna be talking about something different this week. You know what I'm saying? So like, share, subscribe. If you want to go back and watch this, go on in the playlist. It's in the playlist. Check out the playlist. And I will holler at y'all good people later.
Told you. Explain everything I learned. Say less. Make them lean in. Let's talk more pool, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already went right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Less, more pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by. Everybody oversharing, trying to prove they the one. Every detail on display, now the tension is gone. If you in it all the way, what's the reason to stay? No discovery, no desire, no reason to pay. See, attraction is occurring, I just tap in the flow. I don't chase attention, I just give them a glow. When you speaking outcomes, not the steps that you took. Now they leaning in heavy like the end of a hook. Yeah. I don't over justify, I don't beg to be heard. I just plant a small seed, let it spread through the world. And the ones who align, they gon' follow the trail. Curiosity convert, that's a silent sale. If you gotta explain it, you low in your frame. If you quiet with power, they remember your name. It's not what you say, it's the space that you leave. The space turn attention into something they need. I don't post every move, I don't show every win. I let absence talk loud, let it echo within. See the market is loud, everybody compete. But the quiet authority hit different on beat. I give glimpses of vision, I don't open the vault. Make them wonder what's deeper, now they feel it's their fault. If they don't lean in close, they might miss what I know. And that fear of missing out, turn a spark to a glow. I don't argue with doubters, I don't fight for belief. I just let results talk, let success be the brief. If they ready, they find me, if not let them pass. I don't need every eye, I just need the right class. Say less, let it breathe. What's hidden got more gravity. When they ask, you receive. That's the law of attraction, see. Let's talk, small pool, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already want right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mr. Lee, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Let's small pool, let the ceilings reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by.